Čaká nás veľa šťastia. Už sme dostali dávku. Rudy najviac, ja iba trošku na sveter. A priamo pred mauzóleum Timurovým.
That long they couldn't survive that much. So if I tell you more about the architecture, by the way, what are you more interested in so that I will try to include? History, architecture, culture or traditions, food?
Everything.
All of the above.
Okay, let it be so. We call such kind of buildings like Iranian buildings because the main architects, the main artisans, let's walk slowly this way so you can have a better view because I started explanation. Late 40s and early 15th century, and the name of the main architect is written with Arabic inscriptions above the camera with Arabic inscriptions. Muhammad ibn Mahmud Isfahani. So he came from Isfahan. And on top you will see Arabic inscriptions. So in most I'll give you some information, then we will walk slowly, okay? This is courtyard. Timur had 4 sons, and he chose Muhammad Sultan, his favorite grandson, as a successor. He was given this land. He decided to convert this land into the center of education, and he gave, in late 14th century, he gave order to build madrasa. Madrasa coming from Arabic language, which means school institution. It wasn't that big. We can see the foundations if you want. Later we will go and you will see the size of the hujras, rooms, and the size of and the thickness of the walls. On the right side, there was a hanakah. It means like a guest room, like a hotel, like a hostel. So people passing by could stay there overnight, or parents visiting their sons could stay there. And on the other side, including this territory, there was a huge territory of the settlement of Timur. There were 2 huge palaces. One was called Koksaroy, the other was called Boston Saroy. And in 1958, through the excavation works, the archaeologists, local archaeologists, they found some objects. Let's have a look at these objects. And these minarets are partially preserved. Actually they were much higher. And here is a door now display. Here is a door leading to the internal stairs inside. The doors at those times were smaller. One of the reasons people were not as high as today, especially you have to be careful when we go and get out. And the second, people had to bow while they were entering in order to greet, even with an empty room. Now I have got an interesting question for you. Have a look and touch, see this door. This is handmade wood carving. Try to guess the age when it was carved, when it was prepared. If this is historical, if yes, then what century does it belong to?
So we can touch it.
Yeah, of course. You can have a photo with this door. Why not? And on top of the door, you can see nice examples of the mosaics. Very common technique to decorate such buildings.
It can be 10 years, it can be 500. That's our conclusion.
Okay, 1725.
Years.
Like from the year 1725.
Okay. You mean about 18th century?
About 300 years old.
Okay. This was prepared in 1996.
Ah, okay, so it's okay. That's why we didn't know how.
Yeah. It is compared to it that way because the heads of the people who are resting place it this way. This is the necklace. And they thought it would be this reason. You see there because there's a lot of reconstruction work, but some original parts are left open for you to see and compare how it looked like before restoration and after. So we can see as a main technique for the ornament the mosaics that you mentioned. Do you know how such mosaics are prepared? You don't know. It means mosaic, but its name puzzle work. It says that pieces are put together. Each tile is prepared separately. Then masters cut and give a certain shape. And these pieces are put together. So if they, this is for example the life tree, this ornament. If pieces are prepared separately, I mean each color requires a certain temperature to be burned, to be ready. We have another technique which is called mauzóleum. In one tile, they burn it for a while, then they give it color. But the number of colors in mauzóleum is limited. So in mosaics, they can come up with any pattern, as many colors as possible. This is the original. Persian alphabet, it is written.
Oryginalne dvere.
So in our textbook and school manuals, we grow up this portrait. This portrait was painted in 1996 to run the whole continent. But this area was known like Maghreb and Nahr. Arabs gave a kind of title because it was on the other side, which meant between two rivers. This is Bukhara. Samarkand was a really good location to choose it. As a name, Timur, father's name is Strávil. Time he was born, time he came to power, and the time he died. And here you can see information about four sons: Muhammad Jeho, Umar Shaykh, Miram Shah, and Shahru. And here, have you ever heard about Babur? Whose descendants ruled over India. The time he couldn't capture Samarkand, he had
Vole, to je nádhera.
have a look, take photos, then we will find a good place and I will give you information. Inside, and you can see everything.
15-metrový priemer.
These are for sure pure gold leaves. For the reconstruction work, they spent 4.2 million dollars. And on top, you see inscription and inscription. This comes from Holy Quran. These are surahs, ayats, from citations from Quran to make it simple. Again, you can see over there. You see golden patterns like sunshine, like feathers, and at four sides you will see Ivan-shaped parts with muqarnas, with stalactites. And they specially made the size of the windows smaller. Not normally these days we make big windows, right? But at those times they made it smaller to make the building more stronger. And the positions of the leaves are the same as they are on top. This is And here we can see the underground way, 11 meters preserved, which is now converted to a gift shop.